Hi Virgos, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my singles. Today we're going to see who's coming towards you with some clues and some evidence. We are going to ask for new love. So new boyfriend, new girlfriend, partner, future spouse, your next relationship. I have lots of clues. We're going to be doing some initials and numbers today. I also have my charms out. So I have a big bowl in this big leaf bowl of charms. We're going to do that. I have something new. I have some antique bingo cards. We're going to be getting some numbers that may be significant. What is your person like? What are some clues? When are they coming? Anything Spirit wants to share with me. So let's get started. Spirit, I am here with my Virgos. Anyone that has found this message, a cross watcher is welcome. If you could please share with me either a confirmation of a love that's come into my life or new love coming into my life today. For my singles, let's see what you have. What messages of guidance do you have for us? In the meantime, I am listening for you now. Let's see what they say. I am at home in my body and at peace in my spirit. Being at home with yourself, loving yourself, right? The sense of being grounded and centered and knowing what it is that you want and who you want to invite into your life. So that's very important. I meet resistance with kindness. I'm being kind to myself. I'm being good to myself. Even when difficult days or difficult situations come my way, I know that there's only so many things that I can control. I have to let go of the things that I can't control. So I feel like just this sense of being kind to myself first. So we'll put that out into the universe for you. Now is the time to integrate all that I have gathered, all my knowledge. Okay. So you have a lot of experience. This isn't your first rodeo. You have a lot of experience. You know who you are. You know what you want, Virgo. So use that knowledge wisely in your next relationship. Let's see what else they're saying. And then I am a weaver of my reality. You are making your own future. We all have the ability through free will and choice to create the future that we want. Yes, Spirit has to help us and bring someone into our life, but even then you still have a choice whether you want that energy in your life or you don't. So you are the only you can decide what it is that is best for you. So keep that in mind. So right now, Spirit's saying be kind to yourself, be in tune with yourself, be grounded, be centered. All of those things are important. Now, I did pull out some fall themed decks or fall-ish decks today. I kind of have this fall theme going. I'm feeling very autumnal. So I brought some fall decks out. For those of you that have been watching me for a while, I have a lot of decks. So I did pull out some decks that have that kind of vibe. So let's see what they have for us. Spirit, tell me about this new love. King of Wands. The Moon. Two of Pentacles. And a King of Swords. I feel like you are going to have a choice. I do. I feel like there's a little bit of back and forth between one or someone you may be dating or talking to a couple of different people. Okay. The person that you're going to want to be with stands out. Spirit just said stands out, and it's coming into me more along the lines of it almost becomes crystal clear. Okay. Like your first impression of the other person may be, I was more attracted to them physically, or I thought that they were going to be great. But the person I really want to be with is the person who I can talk to, the person that it's more I'm attracted to them, but there's more, it's deeper. Okay, it's somebody that I can talk to and I can go to a deeper level with. So, but I do feel like Spirit's going to put a couple of options in front of you before we get to the person who is that we're supposed to be with. So keep that in mind. You may be dating a couple of people, you may be dating off and on, something like that. But I do feel like they're going to put some different people in front of you, and then the person that they want you to be with is this king energy, this king of wands, king of swords energy that says, I'm passionate about myself, I know who I am, I'm strong, I'm determined, I'm Spirit just used the word wise. So this person's probably very intelligent to you, or you feel like they are somebody who makes some good decisions in their life. Maybe you're kind of impressed with some of the things that they've accomplished already. But what it's this, a feeling of, I can go deeper with this person. It's not just superficial surface level, like they're cute, they're handsome, they're attractive, they're beautiful. It's, this person and I can go to a much deeper level intellectually. Okay. And I feel like that is what's important. Okay. I feel like that is why you want to put it, put in some time and effort into this person. All right. Because you feel that connection. All right. You are connecting on a much deeper level. So that is gorgeous. Let's see what else they're saying. Happiness, seeing a bright future unfolding for you both. So once we decide that this is somebody I really want to invest some time and energy into, I feel like I'm happy. I feel like I want to be with this person. I'm learning. I'm getting to know the secrets you both have. So letting this person in, letting this person know everything that you have going on from your past, and then them letting you into their past. I don't feel like they're holding back. I feel like they are going to allow you in. I do feel like they're very strong. There's nothing for them to hide. So I think that that's not going to be an issue. I think they're going to be very, very open. Sincerity. Make sure that you are both being authentic. I think you both are going to be sincere. I think you're both going to be right up front with each other. This is my past. This is my past relationships. These are things that, I'm proud of or not proud of. Like all those things that we talk about when we're first in a relationship, that sense of getting to know each other. And let's get one more of these. And then a goddess, affirming the sacred feminine in yourself, believing in yourself, allowing that feminine energy to come forward and allowing that goddess energy to come forward, and just knowing that, you're amazing and you have something so amazing to offer anybody. So, and then they're saying one more. They are saying this is a big love. This is the one you have both been waiting for. I love big love. I think that you've been waiting for this. You've both been waiting. You both waited for this. And that's what I want you to know. This is the one. All right. So, when you walk around and go, is this going to be the one? Is this the person that I'm going to spend my life with? Or, we're all waiting for that one special kind of magical moment or person to come forward that we just know that we don't want to be with anybody else from that person on, as long as we're together. So that's beautiful. Spirit, share with me some personality. What is this person's personality? Courageous. There's something courageous about them. Warm-hearted. I like that. Enthusiastic. They're excited about this connection. Free-spirited. They want to have a good time. They want to have a good time with you. That came into me more as like a go with the flow kind of person. Very graceful. Hardworking. It's good. Healthy is important. Healthy, happy, trustworthy. All really good qualities. So these are all very strong, very empathic. Okay. A leader. Maybe they're very good at what they do. Receptive to love, new things. They're always learning, and they're very supportive. being there for you. So that is very, very important. Those are all beautiful qualities. Let's get some clues. Let's start getting some clues now. We're going to get some letters and some numbers from our basket here. Just going to grab a handful. Now, just a reminder, this is for new love coming in. If you were watching this as a confirmation, you may see some letters or numbers, but if you don't see your person, this is for singles reading, new love that we haven't met. So these are predictions. So you may not even have met this person. So these are letters and numbers to look for. I have the letter J. I have the letter E. I have a C. Number 6 could be June, 6 of the month, 6 weeks. I have a U, an X, the number 8. I have a W. I have a Z. I have another number 6, so we'll put those together. I have a letter I. I have another W. G. R. Q. 5, May, 5 weeks. 7 could be July. I have an N. I have another X. I have an M. And I have another U. So we'll put all those together. So these could be some letters or some numbers that have meaning in your life that could be coming. So let's see what else Spirit has for us. What else do you want us to know as we're waiting, or any guidance for us, Spirit? What do you need us to know right now for my Virgos? I have an attraction, okay? Attracting, the number 44. I have attracting love to your life, like this vast universe, like in all the universe, this is who I found, right? They're also saying a super moon. So this love could come around a super moon. So that could be important. I have fear. Don't be afraid, right? I have the number 11 in this card. I also, this little cage is jumping out at me. Don't be afraid, all right? Open yourself up, release yourself. Nothing is holding you back except your own fears. If you have any, I'm afraid to jump in again. I don't want to start over again. Just the thought of looking for somebody new and going through that whole cycle of getting to know somebody. You may have to push yourself through that fear. You may have to push yourself and get outside of your box, and that's okay. It's a new beginning. Thank you, Spirit. We needed to hear that. Again, a new moon. Gateways, archways, bridges. For those of you that have been watching me for longer than a minute, you know that I love any time Spirit shares with me a way that I'm walking through something, crossing over something. I'm moving on with my life. And I love when Spirit visually shows me these things. So archways to me are always the sense of, I just want to walk through that. I want to walk through that arch and I want to be on the other side, and I'm ready to start this new beginning. So you really are ready, Virgos. If you have those thoughts that pop into your head of, it's so hard starting over, what if I meet the wrong person? I just want you to try to retrain your mindset to, what if I meet the right person? What if I meet the person that I'm supposed to be with and spend the rest of my life with? So try to push through that if you can for me. This is a beautiful deck. Like I said, I pulled out some fall decks today, and this is a beautiful fall deck of kind of woodland animals. And I always enjoy this deck around the fall. So I have a death card. There's your transformation. I have a King of Swords. I have the Moon. And I have a 7 of Swords. So some of you are battling some fear. You're battling, I walked away from something. You can see I've been hibernating here with this little squirrel has been hibernating. But you know what? They come out of hibernation in the spring and they start a whole new season and they're running around, So this is a moment of rejuvenation, and you can just kind of repair, whatever you need to repair, whatever the hurt was in the past. I'm going to say walk away from it. You have a good head on your shoulders. You're going to be smart in who you want to invite into your life, into your energy, who you want to spend your time. Your time is valuable, Spirit just said. So no more wasting time with people that aren't meant to be in your life. We want a successful relationship. Look at this beautiful Six of Wands. You know, I'm proud, I'm successful, these butterflies are all around me, my life is transformed, life is opening up for me, and I'm celebrating. So let's just focus on the newness. Let's focus on what it is that Spirit has for you, and let's just push all of that past behind us. Spirit, what sign is this person? They could be a Libra, okay, sense of harmony. Could be a Taurus. There's some trust. You can trust this person, Spirit's saying. I have a Gemini, beautiful. And I have a Sagittarius. And I know I have charms that also have some additional signs. And I know that we have some other signs in the other deck. So let's see what else they're saying. Spirit, what else do we want to know? What is important about this connection? Could be a Sagittarius. I have a double Sagittarius. Okay. At work. Okay. I always see this card as work from home or home-based office or jumping on the computer. So I always see somebody who's very active with jumping into, maybe they bring their work home with them, or, you know, they work half in the house, half out of the house, or maybe they even own a business out of the house. They could be a cat person. They love cats. College, either I do feel in this case they have completed a college education. I don't feel like they are in school right now. I do feel like they have some background in college, you know, whether they completed it or went to college for, you know, courses. But I also feel a sense of humor, a wintertime energy coming in, Scorpio energy, spring and winter, maybe meeting in the winter and really realizing we're in love going into the spring, you know. So we're heading into the fall now. We could be 6 months away from really knowing that this is the love of our life, or this is the one that they just said, Spirit just said, this is the keeper. The way they said it was like, this is the keeper. And I have a Virgo energy. So lots of other signs. That's beautiful. And they enjoy outdoors. They enjoy the country life. So we will take that. They like doing things outside. And maybe you guys really enjoy the change of season. Maybe that's what Spirit's sharing with me, that we go through a lot of different changes of seasons. Let's see what else. Wants children someday. Okay, so some of you would like to have children. They work out. Let's see. Wants a second home on the water. They love to be near the water, and they are a nature lover. So that confirms that nature lover. Their favorite holiday is Halloween. Okay, they like to decorate for Halloween, buy Halloween stuff. They like to make money. They have broad shoulders. They work out. Look for white sneakers. Engineer, math, sciences, strong in that area. Big dreams for their future. They have goals. Sandy brown hair. Longer hair on the top and shorter on the sides. Creative, could be a middle child, and they like to work with their hands also. So we will put, that could be, you know, they like crafts, or they could enjoy working in the yard. They like to build things, or they like to make things, you know, something like that. They could be a gardener, you know, there could be something like that. Spirit, can you share with me when? That's always the question. When? When is this love coming? What is it that you have for us? Next new moon. We had new moon earlier too, so keep an eye on that. Next month from when I'm recording this is September, so could be the fall. I have July being important, and I have in a few weeks. So July could even be a birth date, but in a few weeks. Next month. That's nice. I mean, if that's like right around the corner, So either way, I always like to think it's just in the universe, It's like it's on its way. So let's get some charms. Let's see what the charms are saying today. Let's get a scoop of charms. I do have I have this big, beautiful leaf with my fall theme, and I'm just going to get a scoop and see what additional messages Spirit has. So let's start with the letters. I have an X and some numbers. I have the number 13, 7, 11. I have a peacock, a proud peacock. So somebody's very proud of themselves. Somebody who I feel like confidence, like if I look at a peacock, I'm like, they're pretty self-assured. So I would say that they're confident. I have a Sagittarius, the beautiful butterfly. This is a transformation. I have a lotus flower. So the sense of blossoming, transformation. We're all mad here. Big, beautiful smile. We notice their smile right away. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. So you bring me joy. And even that song, okay? I have an instrument player. Maybe they played an instrument when they were younger. Do what you love and love what you do. So they probably love their job, love their career, love to work, make a wish. Let's see what else. I have an American flag, so they could be here in the US. I have a reindeer, Christmas. This is a ruler, but we have that engineering, math, numbers. So there could be something going on with them. Like that's their strength. An apple, there's the moon. And what does this say? She believes she could, so she did. So somebody who believes in you is how that I feel with that. So these are just some additional clues. Let's see what else Spirit has for us. Now, these are some antique bingo cards that I found recently at an antique shop up in New England when I was away on vacation. And I just had to have these because I thought that these could work with a way that Spirit could share with me numbers that had meaning in your life. So I grabbed them. The person at the antique shop probably thought, what are you going to do with those? But how do you explain to her that, I hear things and see things and feel things, and I'm a psychic, and I'm going to use these bingo cards to give you numbers, like, how do you tell somebody that? So I didn't. I just said, I have to have these. And she just kind of looked at me like, what are you going to do with those? But you know what? We're going to use these little markers, and Spirit's going to steer me towards numbers that have meaning in this connection. Spirit, please share with me. What numbers do you need us to know? 17, 21, 45, 39, 51, 9, 30, 7, 48. So we'll take those numbers. They could be ages, they could be days of the month that somebody was born or the month that somebody's born, but numbers always have meanings, of course. So keep your eyes open for some of these numbers. Let's see what else Spirit wants to share with us. So Spirit has already shared with us, this is a big love, and this is the love that you have both been waiting for. So let's see what else they want you to know about this connection. I love this, the fireworks kind of jumping out at me. It's a work in progress. We're going to work at this. Okay. We're willing to work at this. I have good fortune ahead. I like somebody who's willing to put time and energy into a connection. Romantic. Okay. There's beautiful sense of romance. And there's great chemistry. Maybe that's why I was feeling those fireworks, because there's a great spark. There's great chemistry. And it's somebody who's willing to put some time and effort into a relationship. And that's what we really want. We want the person who is sincere and who's real and who knows that relationships take time and effort. Spirit, what else do you want us to know about this love? I love the chemistry. 3 of Cups. Celebration. I have a Hermit. I have a World, and I have a 2 of Wands. So this feeling of course, seeing into my future and starting this new cycle and opening myself up to what's ahead of me. You know, I love that. I love this feeling of, you never know who's going to come into your life, and then suddenly your life changes, right? Your life is never the same once that true love comes into your life. So I do feel like you're ready for it. You are open. You've been alone. I get that. But you're also ready to receive it. And you have a celebration ahead of you. So right now we're just patiently waiting, and that's all we can ask. And Spirit's saying, bottom of the deck, I do have a Fool. So this is a new beginning. This is not somebody that you're going back to. This is somebody new that you've never met. This is a new journey. Spirit, please share with me. What is the feelings? What are their feelings for us? I want to take a chance and risk it all, but I'm afraid. So a little bit of fear, that's to be expected on everybody's part. But you overcome that with time and confidence and trust. We have shared many past lives together. Gorgeous. You're all I've ever wanted. You know, when you say things like, I can see a future with you, I mean, chemistry can be anything from I'm attracted to you on the first date to we work really well together, right? I mean, chemistry can be a lot of different things. It can be, I just feel like we make a good team. It could be that we are good together. It could be a lot of different things. But I don't know, it's coming into me right now as we're making it work, you know, that I'm excited about it. You're what I've been looking for. You're what I waited for. And this is a big opportunity for us. This is the big one. This is the big love, right? So it's what I've been waiting for. It's what I've been wishing for. And now you're in front of me. So this is gorgeous. And again, these readings are manifestations. So in a moment, we're going to put this out to the universe. We're going to claim it. We're going to own it. And we're just going to ask Spirit to bring it to us. You complete me. Perfect. You complete me. The moment I saw you, I knew I was going to fall in love with you. You've both been waiting for this. You feed my soul in ways that no one else can. So it's going to be a beautiful love. You could turn me on with just a touch. So it's exciting. There's chemistry. It's fun. It's a beautiful connection. I'm really happy for you, Virgos. This is your turn. It's your time. This is the love that you've been waiting for. So let's ask Spirit to bring this to you now. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me to grow my channel and deliver these messages. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website, KathyMamelin, psychicmedium.com.